Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Dameon Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. He's going to hand this off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sticks. It's Branch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Florida offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking to throw it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. And he steps out at the 20, tried to make something happen, but cost the offense 5 yards in field position. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now here comes the flea flicker. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the right side. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Longhorns are in the red zone. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Well, they slow the game down with a long, grinding drive to produce a touchdown. That was impressive.
What's impressive to me is the consistency. You know, it's one thing to hit a receiver and you can score a big touchdown, but to be able to go and sustain drives and keep the sticks moving, it puts a lot on the quarterback and the execution of the offense, and man, did they make that look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Makes the catch. It's Daniels. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Lagway. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. You cannot be serious. This coach is going to go for it. Backed up to his own end zone. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tackle the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A pop pass pass on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play in support.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. They're going to run it. Moving right through the contact. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
But great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick off. Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Football is a special teams disaster on the kickoff. Takes it back into the end zone, tackled for a safety.
Well, I think this big defender had no idea which way to go, and he just got lost. You can't fault the big man too hard because he's usually not in this position. But that's a safety. Cost him 2 points.
After giving up the safety, they're having to kick it away here now. With the return, it's Golden.
Return is tackled down at the 36. And your Texas Longhorns will take over 1st and 10.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Texas.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Blair. Cricket.
On the run, it's Baxter. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
He's tackled at the 41. 3rd down coming up.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw complete to the tight end. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
And the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10.
Jackrabbit.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Shows off the moves there, but ultimately not much of a gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down here for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Quick throw over the middle, and is intercepted. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
The Gators offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. No problem. Knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. You can expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He's moving out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Pocket and takes off. He's going for a big play downfield. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And it's no good. He missed it. The miss leaves it a 19-point game.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
This will likely be the last play of the half. The DB's backing off from the line now. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll stop him short. The completion gained 5 yards, but brings up fourth down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powerful running here. Look at him run through those tacklers. Physical run earns the first down. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Let's go. Lasso.
Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Catch made on the out route. They wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. The Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is thrown up right at the snap.
Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. No press here, the defense backing away. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Trying to extend the play. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary. Tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Breaking free at the 35. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball.
He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. And the Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the running back takes the handoff. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Texas 29, Florida 13.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
Brought down at the 15-yard line. Brings up second down.
The Longhorns are in the red zone now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a 2-point return here.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. The Gators offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every